So I had a client send me a message and she said, should I feel guilt for having 2 glasses of wine and a cookie the other night? I feel weird because I don't feel guilt about it. And my response is, unless you've killed somebody, robbed somebody, potentially committed adultery, done something truly against a code of conduct or your 10 commandments or whatever your religious beliefs are, or against the law, no, you should not be feeling guilt. Now, what we have to remember is food is very neutral. It is not a good or bad thing. It is a very simple question. Is this helping me move toward my goals? Or is it helping me move away from my goals? And what is the story that I'm saying to myself regarding why I'm eating the food? So this particular situation happened for my client on the week that the election was being tallied, and she was very emotional about that. She was also emotional about some other things going on in her personal life, and so she chalked up the choice to eat and drink, lots of dogs today, in a way that did not serve her due to the uniqueness of the week, the uniqueness of the day. But between you and me, that's really not true. People do this all the time, and they can always find a reason in the moment to have the food. Like, there's always a way you could spin the week, the story you tell yourself about the week or the day, to justify the glasses of wine, to justify the cookies, to justify ordering pizza in. It's a choice we make. And I know that might sound like a little tough love, but it's true. Like, you can say, today was a really hard day. My boss gave me extra work. My kids are sick. I'm having to do all this virtual schooling with them. The election's going on. You can focus on all the negative and give yourself a reason to overeat and justify it. Or you can spin it with, oh, awesome. My boss gave me an extra project. That means that he really trusts me and my job's pretty much locked in. My kids are homesick and I'm grateful that they can be home during this time of weirdness in the world. And you can also say, you know what? Yeah, the election's going on, but it's going to happen every 4 years. So this is really nothing new, right? You get to choose how you spin the story. But what we do when we really want the food, we spin it in the negative. We don't spin it in the positive. So what I told her was, the food is neutral. It doesn't mean anything. You should feel 100% no guilt. What you should say is, how can I change the stories I tell myself to justify eating the food? How can I become, when I make these decisions about the food, how can I make it more neutral and less based on a story that I create about my situation? And when I'm choosing to eat that food, say to myself, you know what, that was really delicious, I enjoyed it, but it didn't move me toward my goals. So I did the Lego challenge over the summer, and it was every 30 minutes you made a decision. Does this action move me toward my goals, or does it move me away from my goals? That's really what you want to see each decision that you make when it comes to your food. Having the yogurt for a snack, probably moving you toward your goals. Having the sugary latte and the big Starbucks muffin might be moving you away from your goals. It's not a good or bad, guilt, not guilt situation. It is a decision that either helps you or it doesn't. And here's the funny thing, your goals only affect you. This is what I told her. You have to keep in mind, your goals only affect you for the most part. The positive outcome will help you. So it's not like there's any guilt to be had because you didn't do anything toward anyone else. You didn't harm anybody. You didn't steal anything from anybody. You didn't kill anybody. You are only really harming yourself because the thing you say you want, you're doing behaviors that move you in the opposite direction, right? So the short answer is no. Never feel guilt for anything you put in your mouth. It is not a criminal offense. It is not against any known laws that I'm aware of, but just ask yourself a simple question. What story did I tell myself to entice me to want to eat this? And how can I be a better storyteller? How can I be more neutral? Or how can I take stories that tend to make me feel anxiety, stress, and learn how to tell them from a different perspective? And how can I start to evaluate every food decision as either moving me toward my goals or away from my goals, and not as a good or bad situation. That's where you want to put all your focus. So if you like these videos, please like and subscribe, share them, and leave me some messages in the comments so I can better help you. You guys have a great day. I will talk to you soon.